Exclusive.
Netflix is the number one for me at the moment. It's got the most show. There's a WWE documentary on there. It's a Vince McMahon documentary. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's reliving the glory years for me. I mean, it's about Vince McMahon and some of the stuff behind the scenes, but it relives like Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H, and the New World Order.
It's really funny when you see those guys
Generation X.
Like out of character.
Suck it.
Like when they like retire and like you see them out of character and they're just like these like just nice guys trying to live life, you know?
They're like, hey, Joe.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, that's not how you.
And the next day they're like drinking blood in a arena.
On
top of a cage with flames going off around them.
Yeah. It's like a really weird dynamic.
They're like great neighbors.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And they're hitting people with chairs.
Well, I think in that business you have to be nice to each other, or you could.
Dude, the peak
you
of
could
wrestling,
really get hit by a chair.
The peak of wrestling was the like
early
2000s.
Yeah.
The peak. It was so good. Even going back and watching it, it's like they'll like show you some of the drama that they had set up and was going on, and you're like, it's so good, man. That's so good.
So what's funny is like the WWE, like they have to have writers, right? Like there's a room of writers. What are the talks in those rooms,
dude?
You know, like how does that conversation go?
Yeah, I think some of the like remember Heroes season 1 Heroes, like some of the best writing of a TV show ever.
They came from the WWE,
or even early Lost. Yeah, I think they got sniped from the WWE.
I just imagine like a bunch of dudes with a pizza, and then one guy's like, "Oh, and then the Big Show betrays him," and everybody goes, "Oh!" Like it's just like this. It's just like a frat party.
First, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have Triple H. He's gonna become the bad guy. Okay? Yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah, look how big he is. Yeah, he's gonna become the bad guy. He's on Generation X. He's gonna do the whole suck it thing. You know, it's gonna be awesome. Then Vince,
there's a big circle of ideas that they're throwing on the board.
Then we can take Vince, our owner. Vince, are you down with your daughter coming in? Oh yeah, let's go with my daughter. Okay, then Vince's daughter can start coming in, and we'll have Vince be the bad guy, like this evil owner billionaire, and he'll go up against Cold Stone. But then Triple H will marry Vince's daughter. Well, first he'll kidnap her. First he'll kidnap her, and then they'll get married shotgun wedding, and live during WWE Raw, they'll film it in, and Vince will be left in the middle of the arena with his jaw dropped because Triple H freaking.
It's literally like if the Bros
like
wrote a soap opera.
Like that's literally what happened.
Give me the red marker and blue marker, okay? And they're gonna go this way.
Yeah, that's literally what happened in that. And then okay, here's another idea. Then we'll have Vince McMahon, we'll get his wife involved, okay? And Vince McMahon will still play. He's the best bad guy because he's the billionaire owner. We'll play him. He'll be against Stone Cold. Okay.
And make Rashiki shit his pants.
Yeah, all right? Yeah. Oh, that's a good one, yeah. That's the side story. then Vince's wife is going to come in. I think Linda McMahon's her name. Linda McMahon's going to come in, and Trish, the super hot wrestler Trish, and Vince are going to have an affair behind her back, and Trish is going to poison Linda so that she's in a wheelchair in front of them, and we're going to have them kiss each other in front of Linda. And then
I'm impressed.
Yeah. And then
it's if the Bros.
No, I'm impressed with David.
And then at WrestleMania, we will wheel Linda out, and they'll, be mocking her and kissing, and then Linda will stand up because she's not actually poisoned, and she will go buck wild on everybody.
And that's season 1.
Yeah, like, bro, how do you get better than that? You answer, you don't.
Yeah, it's just, man, the writing is top tier.
It's top tier. It's top tier, bro. Right? I hope we get back to that.
Top tier. Bro, right?
Yeah, like no, really.
Dude,
like,
you should have those.
Like, when you go back to those, when you go back and watch them, like it's like, whoa, they did that.
You should have those guys write Rings of Power. And you know what's funny is it would not have to be accurate at all, but I bet you it would be great. People would still love it.
Bro, here's what we do. Elron, okay? Elron is going to be super jacked, okay?
Billionaire Elrond.
He's gonna do the suck it thing. All right.
super jacked, and kind of like what Shawn
the elves
Michaels
are gonna be a part of Generation X.
and kind of like what Shawn Michaels did before Generation X. What created Generation X was before he walked out onto the set, he put a sock in his pants to make him look super hung. We're gonna make Elrond super hung, okay?
And when he smites people, he throws up the diamond cutter symbol.
After he fires his arrows, he's gonna throw it up.
See, look, not accurate at all to Tolkien,
No.
but no one would
But
care at that
freaking
point.
awesome.
At that point, no one would care.
Dude, that should be a video.
And then have
game.
Karl Malone come in and fight somebody.
And Mike. Oh, and then we'll get Mike Tyson to referee the head match. Dude, I'm telling you.
Yeah, those guys should write Rings of Power.
Oh, man. Those guys. Dude, there should be a crossover.
The crossovers were the best. The NBA crossovers with wrestling was awesome.
This should be a crossover Lord of the Rings by WWE. By World Wrestling Federation.
That would be pretty awesome.
that would sell money.
Tell me that would not
Do you know how many people would buy to
How
watch
much
that?
did Amazon pay for
billion.
Rings
So
of Power?
if you have
WWE, just pay for the licensing for that.
if you have a Venn diagram of WWE watchers and Lord of the Rings fans, I bet you there's a lot right in that center circle.
Who's a lot of
That
crossover?
center circle, there's a lot right
who's
there.
the princess in Lord of the Rings?
Eowyn
Eowyn. Eowyn.
or Arwen?
Arwen, played by Trish. Or China. Rest in peace. Like, see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, imagine. Sauron would be Mr. McMahon. Yes. Yes. Dude, everybody's watching
Sauron would
that.
be Mr. That would it would
That
basically
would be
it
a
would
son
be-
now.
It would
but
be
yeah.
like a big cosplay for that.
Dude.
That would sell.
Dude, WWE, get in touch with us. Maybe we could be your writers. And that's what we do.
We just do a Lord of the Rings cosplay.
Just buy a couple
Cosplay.
pizzas.
And don't call it Lord of the Rings. Call it like
War of the Rings
War.
on Thursday Night SmackDown.
Lord of the Squares or something.
The Elden War of the Rings.
The Elven.
Put like as many things in there.
Yeah, like
Like one of those crappy mobile games that come on.
WrestleMania 52. Lord of the Rings. Rings of Power.
WrestleMania, the second age.
War in the Ring. Yes. Yes.
War in the Ring, the second age. Oh, that would be
Yeah,
fantastic.
dude. Think about how many lives in Middle Earth would have been saved if they just
If Triple
they-
H was there.
No, if they just had a King of the Ring match amongst everyone.
The Undertaker's like the Witch King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Witch King of Agmar.
Guys, I think we're onto something.
Actually, he would be perfect for that.
I know.
Yeah, like that would
I know.
actually that like fits. Yeah.